Hey, how's it going everyone? Hope you're doing well. Wayfinder recently had a huge patch with over 2,000 bug fixes and changes that brought a mix of quality of life improvements along with the new graphic updates to various Wayfinder abilities and a new wintry atmosphere for both Skylight and the Highlands. A few days after the patch, new events launched with some new bosses, a hunt, new items and decorations to earn. I'm going to give you a quick recap if you haven't jumped in yet to give it a try, and this is Wayfinder's first Eventide. The Eventide brings the holiday spirit to Skylight, where Seeker Avala is looking to study how the different races of Evanor celebrate, and we're tasked with doing a few quests while interacting with the likes of Venge and the Huntmaster. We get a little bit of insight to the goblin instincts of increased greed during the Eventide, an interesting tradition of a special goblin named Plunderful, who gets to keep any loot if he's not defeated. This is one of the first parts of the event where players go to the Highlands, gather Plunderful lures from the blue ice crystals scattered around, and then summon Plunderful to gain special items such as contraband, revel rubies, and other general rewards. This was really cool to see on day one and had an old school vibe where players were all talking to each other gathered around the ritual site, using some of the new emotes and then zerging down the goblin every time it spawned. After you complete this part of the quest, you'll head back to Avala to craft Veil Shard fragments for passage into the new expedition called the Eventide Veil. In the Eventide Veil, there are some new zone events such as snow mounds, crystals, a firefly that you need to take back to a specific chest, snow cubes which also have a chance to drop as an housing item, and other events such as placing presents down at the Eventide tree. You'll also face a new enemy called the Abominus and have the chance to trade different resources you earn for items such as potions, imbuements, rubies, and more. When you complete this expedition, you'll earn Eventide Vessels, which you'll need to craft Winter Queen shard fragments that allow you to hunt the Winter Queen. The Winter Queen is an icy twist to the Bread Mother, and while there are similarities, there are a few differences, including the atmosphere and a mechanic in which you need to hit the snowballs to make them larger and then get them to hit the Queen, which does break damage. After enough of these, the Winter Queen will be staggered where you can damage her and try to finish her off before she puts a shield up again. The Winter Queen drops an echo similar to the Bread Mother, as well as Everfrost Bombs, which are special event imbuements that provide a minor XP boost and some other buff interactions. You have a wide range of challenges tied to these events that provide you increasing rewards of revel rubies, which are used for the items in the Eventide shop by speaking with Rael. There are a ton of decorations such as lights, presents, cookies, bows, a headpiece cosmetic for each Wayfinder that has antlers, a cool new Snow Angel emote which is a lot of fun, plus a new Frostspawn hatchling pet. There's also a really neat snow globe that makes snow appear inside your apartment when you interact with it. There are also accessories tied to the Winter Queen and Eventide Veil, and the general play loop for this event is first making sure to get enough contraband from the Plunderful Goblin, then cycling between doing the Eventide Veil for vessels to fight the Winter Queen, who will in turn drop Everfrost Bombs which you can use to complete challenges. All in all, it shouldn't take more than a few hours of grinding to earn enough rubies to purchase all the items in the event shop, and if you haven't jumped in yet, you have until January 12th to do so, and I highly recommend giving it a try as the new wintry holiday feel is a fun twist to Evanor with some really neat character and world building if you're into the lore side of things. The overhaul to Skylight featuring all of the festive holiday decorations and lighting is a sight to see, and the Eventide event really ties it all together. This does it for the Eventide event recap. Make sure to log in and pick up the new items and rewards. As always, I appreciate you guys and all of the support here on the channel and wish you all the best. Big thank you goes out to the entire team at Airship Syndicate, and I'll see you in the next one.